Welcome back to the show. A big day of competition here. This is our Hydrolite heat to watch for good reason. Italo, the world number one, who made the final series in the first 4 events, is coming off the back of a couple of 17ths. So he's well aware that this has been a tough Aussie leg for him. And he's got a very tough opponent here, a local boy in J.Willcox, who's got plenty of reps on the CT, those exchanges. So wouldn't be surprised if he takes a more settled approach here, but it is going to be J.Willcox looking at the first ride. He's not going to get much out of it.
He's feeling confident, as we see out the back, Italo. Wow.
Well, huge drop, big set wave, and Italo can't find the open face there. Just falling out of the sky. Great control to stay on his feet and probably save himself a pretty horrific wipeout at the apex of the peak here.
I mean, this exchange here, this is the first decent exchange. Chippo on the first one. And look, this series of backhand belts, he picked a beautiful looking wave. And you can see behind him, Italo takes off. So nice little contrast here in the start to those waves. Italo wide out in the face. Chippo gets the finish. So let's see the work that Italo got done on the inside, Rick.
Yeah, so you can see Italo's wave starting to grow. The intensity of that final manoeuvre, and he
oh my goodness,
successfully navigates through that avalanche of whitewash.
There's still places today that you have to do the hard yards if you want the reward. There still is those full drive tracks around here. Oh my goodness, that was
that Italo?
Eating some donuts.
Talk about taking the hard road under the lip of a monstrous peak. And have a look at this. Is he going to be able to duck dive under this one? He celebrates, and so he should. A super committed turn right behind him. J.Willcox falls out of the sky and stays on his feet. Is this wave going to give him the opportunity to hit the lip again? A massive exchange here with 2 competitors in different heats, both looking to really apply some pressure to their rivals here.
Wow, super interesting. Baron Mamiya did not even look at that wave.
At the biggest sections out there, we're going to see the replay of Jacob's ride first here, Flick.
Oh, this thing was giant. Just the theatrics of it all, that turn, the elevator drop coming out of it. He stakes with this. You know, the crowd would have gone crazy when he dropped from that lip. I could kind of hear it, you know, outside of our booth. And, you know, Italo hearing that, you know, those firework moments.
Main break, Margaret River. Let's get caught up here. Goofy Footers heat is still underway. The man that's leading the tour in yellow looking to come back as Willcox has a big lead. Big end section that Italo turns on. It's a huge one, and he runs away.
Surfing just like that.
It is still just absolutely firing, and Willcox is now finding his comfort and rhythm with the CT jersey on. So much energy and power out there. As we now look out to sea, and we will see J.Willcox with a ton of speed. Nice decision to fade. Now he can come off the bottom, touches that rail. Didn't quite connect like he wanted to. Resets for the end section. And he'll ride down that mountain to Whitewater. Avoid the step. Just wrestling that DHD. 8.33 is his best. He's trying to move on a 6.67 here.
I love seeing Jacob when he's in form. Here we go. This beautiful top turn for Jacob. So much swell still around. It's definitely not going anywhere. Look at the size of this wall in front of him. Just a bit of a check turn here. Comes round, belts it off the foam there, and you can tell he's used to.
Great job, Jake Marshall, up to number 11 in the world on the live rankings, making the cut. Italo flying and attacking a huge section on an absolute bomb. Redirects there. Waves on the way. Prior to heat is Willcox, and Ferreira will be Jacob getting this wave. Likes to touch the rail, stays low, and goes for an unbelievable vertical. Has to jump out of the sky. Wasn't the prettiest kind of easy read section, but he hit it hard and got a lot of points for it. Here goes Italo again, looking for a big first turn. Sticks it right in the pocket. Well done. Real smooth coming out of that one. End section comes. He knows he's got to get there early. Gets the carve off, but doesn't have enough time to outrun those converging whitewater sections.
Also, that end section it's pumping out there, that's for sure. But that end section will creep up on you. This wave really nice in the pocket through heaps of spray there for Italo. Comes back around through here. This is where he knows he needs to go big. Puts it up there. Tries to drive out in front of it. But as that wave came together.
The yellow jersey from the contest. Willcox fired up. representing Margaret River, and he'll get another shot at the best of the world into the round of 16.
Yeah, cannot wait to see Jacob. He's looking excited. He's saying, yep, I did it.